I thought I would answer questions that I avoid online.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Oh! Good morning everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's vlog is going to be a little bit random, but throughout the day or weekend, might be today and tomorrow, see how I go. I'm just going to take my camera along so you guys can see what I get up to. Today's a lot of like content shooting in the businesses that I'm in. I have to provide a lot of content and film a lot of content and be in front of the camera a lot, which I love. I really love this side of my business. So I've got Ready Rose the label, I've got some tone stuff, I've got some stuff for our squad app, so lots of cameras today, which is exciting. But along this, I thought I would answer questions that I avoid online. Thought this would be nice and juicy rather than just a normal vlog. So throughout the day, I will be answering random questions that I avoid online, probably avoid them for an obvious reason. Gritty, I'm just parked at Gritty's house, she's like, what is she doing? I avoid them for obvious reasons, but I thought I'd address some of them today. Some things I can't actually address for certain reasons, but today is gonna get juicy. The first question is, how many people have I slept with in my life? Whoa! But I have slept with 3 men in my life. All have been beautiful partners. I was never one to have one night stands and just go and sleep around. I just always wanted to wait for someone that was really special to me, that I was really connected with, that I really loved, that I know their body, they know my body. It's just like special. I know that might sound cheesy to some and some people might be rolling their eyes and be like, oh, YOLO, go live girl. But for me, it was always something that is special and still is special. So all 3, Steve and 2 others, were partners. They were actual boyfriends, beautiful men. I have nothing bad to say about them. I've been really lucky with relationships. I've been treated so beautifully. Never gone for like a bad boy or anything like that. But yeah, my count is 3. So that's the first juicy question of the day. I might get Gretty to ask me one, see what she comes up with if she's noticed there's a question that I avoid. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. While you're at it and you're just waiting for my next question, next part of the vlog, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
Alright, hi guys. I am so keen to do this fun
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I don't know what she's gonna ask.
this fun little game that we're playing for a vlog this week. So, I'm gonna ask a question.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
I don't think you're gonna like it.
Really?
Nah.
So you've noticed that I don't reply to this?
Yeah.
Because I reply to a lot, but I definitely avoid a lot.
I think it's a very rude question to ask someone, but I'm gonna ask it to you anyway.
Okay.
I feel like it's like not, you shouldn't ask people this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Oh my gosh, okay.
How much money do you have?
Oh! Oh my gosh. Do you mean in my wallet right now?
Wow.
50, 60, 70, 80, 95.
Okay.
That's not what you mean, is it?
That's not what I mean.
To be completely 100% honest, I don't know. I am involved with a lot of businesses, and back when I was working in retail, I would honestly live dollar to dollar and week to week, but there's thousands go out and thousands go in every single day, multiple times a day. It's all over the shop. I never know exactly how much I have.
Yeah.
And there's so many big bills that come in and so much that goes out, or we might have a really good day in sales in one business and then a really shit week. So it's always
up and down.
Yeah, up and down. Like I honestly couldn't tell you how much is in my bank. And then there's assets and things
like houses, cars.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know how to answer that. It's really up and down. Like,
yeah.
Honest to God, I don't know how much I have because it's just all over the shop.
Yeah.
Good question though. You don't really, I feel like when you grow up, your parents always say you don't ask about
like how much people get paid, how much money they have, yeah.
About people's money, people's religion,
Nah.
You just don't like go too deep in, hey?
No, it's
Good
a void.
question. Oh my God.
Good answer, I must say.
Yeah, juicy.
It's definitely, I wouldn't answer that.
No, I think I would, yeah, I have been asked that before and I definitely avoid it. I'm like,
yeah, of course.
Who asks that?
Exactly, rude.
Like, rude.
Rude.
Still love ya.
All right, Petty Boo,
Yes,
would
it's
you
my
like to
turn.
ask
Oh
a
my
question?
Yes. I'm scared that you're going to be just as juicy as your sister.
Wow, mine is based on, I remember like, must have been like a year ago
Oh.
in New Zealand, and it was on one of your posts, and it was like, why, is it, something like, do you believe in God, what your religion is? And then I was like, how come, because you don't see it lots, but why don't you teach Taj about God? and religion.
And how do you feel about this question?
That isn't a question I avoid because people are always going to have a very strong opinion, and I would never want to offend anyone or say the wrong thing or have my words twisted. And a lot of people feel very passionately about their religion, and I totally respect that. But when it comes to Taj,
Hello, Lockup.
oh, hello, Lockup. When it comes to Taj, I suppose I was really grateful for my upbringing that my mum and stepdad never pressured me or pushed me into any religion. They kind of let me learn and decide and be open to what felt right for me. And I kind of want to give Taj that same opportunity to just learn, and I'll show him and teach him and let him be open and just see what feels good for him rather than pushing and making him believe in something that might not feel right for him. Everyone has different beliefs and there's so many different religions, and I respect everyone and what they believe in. I want to give Taj that same respect.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't want to pressure him to, like, I don't know, believe in something that might not feel good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I avoid that question, because I don't want to ever offend anyone.
Oh yeah.
Yay, yay, yay. It is my turn now.
I'm so scared.
So I want to ask a mummy question because
These are juicy. This gets the claws out, I feel.
this gets the claws out, and I feel like every mum knows best or has an opinion,
Yes.
or if you do it differently to another mum, then like mums can be quite mean and quite judgmental.
So judgmental, like the worst.
Sometimes the worst. Sometimes so understanding and like nice, and other times not so much.
Yeah, if you don't do it the way they think is
Yeah.
the right way to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, I'm scared for this one then.
So, my question to you is,
Okay.
why do you or why did you let Taj suck his thumb for so long as opposed to like giving him a dummy?
Good question. I do get this question so much, and I do avoid this question so much because everyone has such a strong opinion.
Yes,
and I can
especially on thumb sucking because of what it
Yeah.
does to your teeth
Yeah.
and all that jazz.
And I totally like those points are all valid, and people have had experiences with having to get braces, and like if they push on their teeth too much it will pull them forward, and I honestly think Taj has done that a little bit. But I didn't want to give him a dummy because from what I heard and my own mum, and we all go to our own mum for like advice. I feel like you really trust your own mum, and they've
Definitely.
experienced it, and she just said it's really hard for them to give up, and they rely on it, and at night time when they wake up, if the dummy comes out you have to go and put it back in, whereas a thumb they pop straight in.
They can find.
They can find. And I suppose I just kind of like the religion thing. I didn't want to like say, I actually gave him a dummy a couple of times to see if he'd like it. Like I took my mum's advice, but I was like, oh, if he wants a dummy he can have a dummy, if he wants his thumb he can have his thumb. I didn't want to say you can and you can't do that, like no, that's wrong. Like if that comforted him and made him feel safe and secure and helped him sleep, then I was like, okay, you do your thing. And I sucked my thumb till I was like 5, and it didn't affect my teeth at all. It didn't affect my speech at all. I had no problems with it, and then once I got to like 5 I just kind of gave up naturally. So I've never really stressed about it, and I think there's so much bigger things to worry about. Like there's so many kids that are so sick in hospital or with, you know, massive health issues, and if Taj sucks his thumb, like whatever, I just don't think it's a big deal.
Well, what happens if he's still sucking his thumb at 5? Will you try and get him to stop? Like will you put things in place to get him to stop, or just let him be?
I've actually spoken to Nancy, our acupuncturist, about this, and she said there is some really nice natural kind ways to help them give up. So yeah, maybe. I don't want him to get teased at school, but my mum reckons that if he is still going at 5, someone will tease him at school and it'll probably make him stop.
Right.
But
okay.
yeah, I probably will talk about it. Like even now, I kind of like mention it. I'm like, do you still like sucking your thumb? And talk about it a little bit. But I think I'll just, I don't know. See
So wait till 5 years and reevaluate.
Reevaluate.
And have this conversation again.
He's just the happiest, healthiest kid. I just don't
He
like,
is.
I don't know, I don't want to change stuff that makes him happy.
So cute.
But a good question, because that is definitely something that everyone's so opinionated about.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't look at kids with dummy and think, oh, you're doing the wrong thing. Like if that settles your kid and they love the dummy, like cute. They're only young once. Like who
Exactly.
cares? No judgment here.
No, Zari's got a bunny.
Yeah, Taj never had toys or anything,
Yeah.
or like blankets. He just had his thumbs.
They all got that little comfort.
Comfort, yeah, that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
a bit of comfort. Good question, kitten.
Okay, yay. Can't find the right light. Life is tough.
It's tough being a model. I'm being so annoying.
Are you serious? Trying to get shit done.
Okay, sorry. Get it, girl. Ads all done. Lots of filming done.
All done.
Yay!
Yay.
Busy day of filming, hey?
Busy.
And Ames, what's going on?
Broken foot.
Oh, not ideal.
No, 4 weeks
Not
of this.
ideal.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So shit that someone's just.
very inconvenient.
It wasn't even my fault.
Yeah, that's annoying, hey?
so inconvenient.
And we're doing some filming today, just behind the scenes. MJ.
So I just went home, quickly did some emails for about an hour, and now I'm at the transformation center. So we're going to film my favorite booty machines, my favorite machines that work your booty. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know below, comment, what is your favorite booty exercise or your favorite booty machine that you just like really just feel it in your butt? Because I do find that some machines, if you're really quad dominant, you'll feel it in your quad heaps. That's why I really like to find the machines that really activate just your butt, so your quads don't take over. But at the same time, if you're quite quad dominant, then you do need to work your posterior chain more, so your hamstrings and your glutes, and things like resistant bands and butt raises can really activate them before you go into some exercises like squats and deadlifts or some of the heavier leg press machines.
right, Ash?
Oh my gosh, they're my favorite beauty exercises.
As you guys can see, we are now in the other side of the gym, just filming some stuff for my squad app.
I felt your heavy breath through darkness. The smoke is getting close to my bed.
How we go, team? How long did that take us?
10 minutes?
Absolutely nailed it.
3 scoops.
That was a record time, wasn't it? For sure, no stress. You. So I am at home now, finished filming. My legs were so sore because I trained this morning. So I was just like, how many more reps? But I got it all down. I'm just gonna, I feel like a really crunchy, like vibrant rainbow stir fry. I haven't made a stir fry in so long. And on the Gold Coast, I started getting these organic fruit and veggie boxes a couple of months ago, and it's really reasonably priced and you can like customize your own box. So once a week I just get a box of vegetables delivered, and it really motivates me to like eat a lot of vegetables, because I open my fridge and I'm like, it's like rainbow and nice. So I'm just gonna chop up a whole heap of vegetables, some chicken, and probably just add some coconut aminos and coconut oil into the vegetables for a bit more flavor, and then add nutritional yeast on top, as always. So I know you guys know how to make a stir fry, but I'll still show you what I put in mine and how I like make it taste really nice with all the flavors. It's not an Instagram worthy fridge, but I just still love seeing all the beautiful fruits and vegetables and onions and pumpkins and lots of lemons, delicious. That's not in the box, but this is so handy to have. Broccoli and cauliflower rice. You can just mix it in with anything, especially when you've got kids, because they can't taste it because it's so fine. I put that in everything for Taj now.
Can't help the way that I'm feeling when I'm with you. You are weighing me down.
So I thought I would have a chat to you guys instead of showing you me chopping up vegetables. You guys have seen that a million times. I'm loving these chicken schnitzels from Coles. They're definitely not 100% clean, but they're just so yummy. So I'm having one of those with my veggies. I try to put the oven on 4. And pre-roasted sweet potato, which Taji will have later this afternoon, and I'll put some of that into my stir fry as well. I just prefer to oven bake sweet potato rather than pop it into a pan because it takes way longer. And that's just got coconut oil and cinnamon on top. But anyways, as we were filming at the Transformation Center, oh, I hate all those seeds. It's got a little, it's like tiny, but a little moldy bit. There we go. As we were filming at the Transformation Center, we saw this car that kept like circling the gym. We were like, what are they doing? We could see there was 2 girls inside, and then she pulls out beside my car, like outside at the back of my car, and gets out her phone and like pulls the finger at my car and starts doing this. We were just like, my whole team were there and like trainers and stuff, and we were just like, are you kidding? Like, it is such a beautiful Friday afternoon. The sun is shining and you're spending your time driving past my gym, doing circles, having a look, pulling the fingers. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I'm trying to understand what they would get out of that. Like, maybe they just think it's funny. Like, haha. Just a weird sense of humor. And then I was just thinking of my girlfriend, like Megan last week. She posted, I was just thinking, well, what a time wasted that is when they could be doing so much better things with their lives. Like my girlfriend last week, Megan, I saw on her Instagram stories, she was like volunteering at a homeless shelter. And I was like, wow, like she literally gets 1 day away from like mum life. She's with her daughter full time. And the 1 day she goes to daycare, she spends her day volunteering at a homeless shelter. I was like, that's amazing. And I thought, these girls that are driving past, pulling the fingers, like thinking they're funny, and they could be going to have a nice lunch, baking in the sun, spending time with their friends or their kids or their parents, or volunteering, or putting that energy into like a business or their work or their health and fitness. Like there's so many good things they could be doing with their time, and they're spending it doing that. Like I just felt so bad for them, because you just don't do that stuff unless you've got some sort of like hatred or anger or jealousy or boredom. Like I think I'm trying to understand it, but maybe I'm not meant to understand people that do stuff like that. I just think it's so silly, and like it didn't upset me at all. I was doing my thing and I've got great people around me, but it just made me be like, wow, like my mind still gets blown when I see pathetic stuff like that. It's crazy. Anyway, that was a bit of a story time. If you're watching this, girls, whoever did that, like I really hope you guys went and enjoyed the beautiful sunshine, or got some nice food, or I don't know, just found something better to do with your time. Mind blowing. Anyways, I have chopped up. I just swapped a purple onion because I felt like it needs some more bright color. Yellow capsicum, zucchini. I'm gonna couple of stalks of broccolini. I am not into broccoli, but broccolini I really like. Is anyone else like that? So I'm actually just gonna pop some coconut oil into the pan, and then I'm going to put in some garlic and ginger because it always makes everything taste better. These are just from Woolworths, and it's vinegar and garlic, vinegar and ginger, so there's nothing added, which is awesome. Then some coconut aminos, and I'm gonna bake my chicken schnitzel. While I'm waiting for my chicken to cook, I just wanted to say something that I think was one of the best things my mum ever said to me. Every single night before you go to sleep, make sure you look in the mirror and just be proud, be proud of the person you are, what you've given to the world, the choices that you've made, because it's so important to just feel proud of who you are. And these girls doing that today, like, I just highly doubt they would feel proud, like pulling the fingers at someone that they don't know or don't like for whatever reason. I really hope they don't have kids and that's the kind of example that they're setting for their children, because if that was their daughter or their sister or their best friend where someone was going along and being nasty for no reason, like how would that make them feel? And when I go to bed each night, I like to be proud of the parent I am. I like to be proud of what I've given out to the world. I like to be proud of how I've spoken to people. I like to be proud of how hard I've worked that day. I like to be proud of what I've eaten. I like to be proud that I'm kind to myself. I like to be proud that I've moved my body. Like, I try to focus on so many positive things, and it makes me so sad when girls must be in such a negative space to do little things like that, and that really isn't a big deal. I'm just starting a conversation and chatting about it and making it bigger because I think it's bigger than just what they did this morning. I just think it's a good message to, yeah, be proud of who you are and what you're giving out to the world. So I certainly would be proud if I spent my time driving around pulling the fingers at people that I've never even met before. Change of outfit because I can't show you guys the collection after Urban, and we are going to shoot that. But Nat, it's your turn to ask me a question that you think I avoid on social media. Hit me.
I don't know if you avoid it for a reason. So it's a question I always notice all the time, and it is, why, if you train booty all the time, and you do, like you train your lower body more than your upper body.
I know where this is going.
Why don't you have a big booty?
Good question. And yeah, I do avoid this because I'm like, oh, can't be bothered. Like, so silly. Like, I think when people ask that, they kind of forget that genetics do play a big role in it.
You should reply and say, can I have some of yours?
I ask Sammy all the time if I can have some of hers, and she's like, take it. Yeah, I do train lower body mostly, 2 to 3 times a week. I don't necessarily go like heaps heavy on my weights and always like aim for higher. I don't think I'm like disciplined enough to grow it massive, but me and Grady were actually looking, funny you asked this question because we were looking at photos from my hens, which was in Vegas. We went to Mexico as well, and there's a photo of 4 of us all facing out the ocean being like, woo, we're in Mexico. You know that photo that like everyone does in the bikinis, peace signs. And the girls were like, holy shit, like we all have changed so much. Like Grady's body transformation is like insane. Wow. She's half her size, way more toned. Her butt's actually smaller than what it used to be because she's lost so much weight. But mine was an actual pancake. Like, I had no ass about me. So I have grown it. It has grown a lot. Like, it's probably double what it used to be. But I just think my genetic makeup isn't going to be a huge butt like Sammy. And Sammy genetically, she's like, she trains mostly upper body at the moment. Like in our gym session, she's like, I don't want any more butt. But ever since she can remember when she was young, she always has been more curvier and like got a thick, big, round butt. So I just think like, you can train to get a certain result, but you do have to remember that genetics are going to play a bit of a role in there.
Yeah, or you can go on eBay and buy the
oh god,
those like bike pants with the butts.
Oh, the built-in butts. Yeah, I don't want a huge one like that. Like,
that would be funny. I'm gonna buy you some.
Or have you seen the camel toe ones?
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
got
buy
like
you both.
built-in camel toe.
Because I know how much you love camel toes.
I really don't like camel toes. I genetically don't look like my mum. Like my mum's really short and like huge boobs.
She is really short, isn't she?
Yeah, big round blue eyes, like totally different shaped face to me. But she said my real father is really tall and had like an athletic build. So I think I take after him.
Yeah.
But yeah, good question, because that does get thrown my way a lot.
Sure does.
Working progress. And then I'm like, eh.
Check this face in 2020.
Yeah, it took me 4 years to grow an ass. So let's check it in another 4 years and see if I've like doubled it. We just figured out next Wednesday, we were just going over my schedule for the next week and what happens when that goes away. We're like, next Wednesday, it's a week until we all leave to Bali. Like Steve, myself and Taj are on the early morning flight, Nat's on the next flight after that, and then Daegan's on the next flight after that, all on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not worried, but I'm just like, fuck. 3 weeks away from work is a long time.
The way I see it, you are away for 3 weeks, but technically I'm over there for a week with you. So it's only 2 weeks that we're not together.
That is not what I'm gonna say. I thought you were gonna say that you're over there for a week with me, so don't worry babe, like we can still work.
No, oh my god, do you think I'd make you work on your wedding and honeymoon?
But that is definitely
I will be telling you not to work. That's what I'll be doing, because you'll be like, hey, what about this? Have you done this? Let's do this. And I'll be like, hey, go sunbake.
Actually, do you think, let's look in this sheet for March next year.
I'll be like, oh my god, go and get a cocktail. Kalisha's getting married! Ah! Very exciting. Another question that I avoid answering on social media is, why did I let Taj have a bottle for so long? I wasn't really sure. I mean, I'm a first time mum, so I really wasn't sure on what the right time is to do certain things with children. I kind of just went off the advice of my mum and like asked my fellow mum friends that were in similar stages to what I was. But at the same time, I just didn't want to put pressure on giving up Taj's bottle if he was still loving it. And up until it was 2.5 years, like, he randomly decided one week that he was a big boy now and didn't need his bottle, and I was so stoked that I didn't like try and force him to give it up earlier. And the ingredients that were in his milk were so good for him that I was like, why? I don't really see a problem in him having this at 2.5 years old. A couple of my other mummy friends said that they let their kid have their bottle till they were like 3. I just didn't see, I don't see a problem with children having bottles until they're like older, so it didn't really bother me. But I know there's a lot of judgment and criticism around kids having bottles like past 2 years old or whatever. So yeah, I was really glad that I didn't force him to stop when he wasn't ready. He just all of a sudden decided he was a big boy now and didn't want it anymore. So I hope that clears that up. But yeah, as Grady said this morning, mums can be so judgmental and critical, and it's really scary like how opinionated mums can be. And if you're not doing it how they think is right, then they will let you know, and it can be really nasty. So that's why I try and avoid a lot of parenting questions, but I thought I'd clear that up. He doesn't have a bottle anymore. And you know what? I struggle more. Like, I miss that time of like, I miss that time of breastfeeding, and then I now miss that time of like laying at night while he has his bottle. Such a special time. So if you have a toddler or a baby, just like enjoy that time you get with them, because it flies by so quick. What did you just say?
We were just talking about the vlog and like
From Perth and Darwin.
Yeah, from Perth and Darwin, and how good it was. And I was just saying that, like, and I said this to Renee this morning, but I was like, honestly, I never realised how dramatic I was.
I just don't believe that. You've got to
Like,
know that
I
you're
did.
dramatic.
Like, my friends told me, I don't know, like Danny watched the vlog and she was like, oh my god, it's so cool that you don't like change, that you're the same person. I was like, hang on, am I dramatic? But I get that I'm like one extreme to the other. Like,
You are.
I'm either like just like bleh.
Real mono, or you're real like
Yeah, dramatic. I was like, dramatic in a good way or dramatic in like a bad way?
funny, in a funny way. It's a good way.
Funny.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Because when I think dramatic, I think drama queen.
Yeah, like, I know what you mean. No,
Yeah,
you're just
so
like,
I'm like, oh, am I a drama queen?
you're entertaining dramatic. Comment below, guys, if you think Nat is dramatic.
Not a drama queen. Hey, I just have a question. Am I dramatic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's all I need to know.
Are you happy now?
Well, no. Love you.
I told you the other day that you were very dramatic.
Amen, Sam, amen.
Thanks, babe.
No problem.
Bye. God.
You are dramatic. This is not funny. How many times in the last couple of weeks have I had hair in my food or in my drinks? This is probably my 3rd or 4th time. Like last week I was in Darwin and the hair got caught
I think it's just fluff.
in my... That's a pube, babe. That's a long pube.
No one has that long of pubes except for me, okay?
You do have a map of Russia. She reckons that
The bush will come back.
everyone that gets laser hair removal is going to regret it because the
Yeah.
bush is coming back. The
You
bush
all
ain't
will.
coming back.
Definitely going to come back.
No. Does Sam like your bush?
Well, look, I mean, he doesn't have a choice. So,
That's an answer in the question. Does Sam like the bush?
of course he doesn't fucking like the bush. I like the bush. This is about me. It's about what he wants.
This is my money. I do what I want.
This is all about woman empowerment, isn't it? I'm
Oh my
empowering
God.
myself.
You shave your underarms though. Why
Yeah.
don't you leave those?
Look, we saw something in Darwin.
Oh God.
Yeah, girls
okay.
have
Oh, you told me
hair.
about it actually. But that's gross. There's in this beautiful pineapple drink I have, there's a massive pube about this long.
Maybe it's yours.
I got laser.
You haven't had laser in a little while.
Yeah, but I get little soft blondies. I don't get long things that I can plait with.
Long dark ones.
No, that's you, babe.
Oh my God, we have been sitting here for almost an hour.
We're wait-
Angel,
We're waiting for our
hurry the F up.
We're waiting for our photographer, but we are over an hour early and we asked her to come early, and she's stuck in traffic. Dramatic or... Friday night chills with my little man. Daddy's gone for dinner and I've got Megan and Sunny coming for a little visit and we're just gonna chill, hey?
Look, mummies.
It is mummies. Can you say hi, YouTube?
On YouTube.
So how you guys going?
Hey guys, sorry.
Everyone loved it when you were in the last video, Taj. They think you're really cute. I'm busy, Mum. I'm busy. Hello, Sunny girl. Some cuteness to finish off my Friday vlog. You've grown up, little girl. You're gonna, Taj, you're gonna show Sunny the fish?
Looks so sunny. Yes.
Look, Sunny fish. So cute.
Go with Tash.
You can stand up there. You're gonna stand together. Oh. Sunny, do you like the fish? Oh my gosh.
Okay, big one.
A big one.
Look.
Wow. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I think I've answered probably enough questions for now, but if you did enjoy this style of vlog and me answering questions I avoid, if you found that interesting, let me know below. Now, before I head off, I'm going to do a little giveaway. So I've got an organic coffee scrub from Hideaway, I've got a whipped soap from Hideaway, and I've got this beautiful Tarte palette because I have double and it's literally just sitting here. It's got highlighters, beautiful bronzers, mainly highlighters. So if you'd like to win this mini prize pack, all you need to do is make sure you've give it a thumbs up, you subscribe, you also turn the little bell notifications, and you comment below your favorite thing about this vlog, and I'll randomly choose someone and then I'll pin your comment at the top and say congratulations, and then I'll get your home address from there. So if you want to win this little giveaway, make sure you do all of that. Otherwise, I'll see you all in my next vlog. Can you say bye, everyone?
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.
See you next time.
See you guys.